Hello and welcome along and welcome back to the Valley of the Old Farm. It's going to be a lot of animals to start with today. We've got, well, our chickens need clearing out, our sheep and our cows desperately in need of some food and some water. So we're going to get them done first, and then we're going to see what we've got about and what jobs we've got to do, because it is early autumn, and yeah, I was hoping that we might get a harvesting contract or something like that available to us. I don't think there's going to be anything available like that to us. So let's jump in our little Massey first and take this. I think we ought to take this up top. We might leave our forks here though. We don't need those at the moment. How we feel, we're good for fuel in this. It could do with a repair soon, but we're heading towards winter, so that's not too much of a problem. We can do that at that time. It's an interesting sense at the moment, because we cleared the loan off last time, and we now owe no money at all. It's like there's been this massive weight lifted on this series. And what I'm thinking is taking another look at my rotation. I don't think we need to have such a multi-crop rotation. I don't think this geo allows for it even really. So what I'm thinking is that we're going to go and alter the rotation and do a much different approach to it. And that is one that sort of year on year gives us a decent amount of yield, but doesn't necessarily give us the maximum yield. And I'll show you what I mean by this in a bit. First, I'm just popping into our two sheds and giving these a bit of a clean. We did clean out our cows last time, hence the not a huge amount in here. I need to get this at the right angle. Yeah, that's why we're not scraping it properly. There we go. If you get it right, then the tractor won't bounce. It will just go along and it'll pick. Although sometimes these floors are a little bit rough. As I was saying, if you catch it right, then your tractor won't bounce. I think that's got it. Yep, that's got it. So then just put that down. And what do we need for our feed today? So cows need pretty much everything. Sheep need water and then some hay. So we're going to get started with that. And we're getting to the point now where we can also look at doing mixed ration for our cows. So we might have to go and find ourselves a feed mixer for them. See if we can get mixed ration in. We need to also spray this feed. Oh, sorry, not spray. We need to put some solid fertilizer on field 52. That is coming along very nicely now. Really nicely, field 52. We've also got our other two fields are doing okay. Do we still have? I don't think we still have any hay down the bottom here, do we? Oh, we do, and it has turned to hay, so we've got that to row up. So there's lots of little bits and pieces that we need to do on the farm today. Just, you know, little bits and pieces that need to get done. We also need to get ourselves a new water tank, because as you can see, our previous one's disappeared. So let's sort that first. And that is because that was so that we could rent the farm rather than own our main farm. If we didn't do that, we were going to be in trouble. So we've managed to do that. I'm just seeing if there's any alternatives that we've got in here for water. Liquid fertilizer, herbicide. No, nothing in there. I think it is just going to be putting in the water station again. So we'll put that back in here. Like, yeah, that was just there like that. Perfect. And that then allows us to put this back. Now, whether we got any water in this trailer, I don't know. Now, what I am considering doing is getting a third tractor. Something that allows us to do some more work and move about a bit more. I certainly want to rent a new field if we can. We've not got many crops we can put in. It's going to be mainly wheat and barley, I think, and then finding something to offset those two. That is something that we can still plant on here. That's the trouble. That's what we're really trying to sort at the moment. Well, let's get this. Not too much water was needed in here, and our cows, they will take all of this. Everything in this tank is going to go into the cow pasture. Maybe a little bit of it won't go in, but in my experience, we have a full tank when we're doing a full trough. There's a little bit of water left in their trough, but it's I still think that we're going to take a full tank in here. And it's at this point that we want to start looking at improving the health of our cows. We've got through the first year where we can get away with doing either just one type of feed. Now we want to start doing the full feed, because if we do that, we're going to end up with having a good milk production, and that's the thing that's going to change around here a lot come year 2. Would be to get the milk production started. So it's getting out of that first year for that. So let's empty this out, and there we go. And as I said, they're going to take a full tank. Yep, full tanker. And let's see how that. Yeah, not even. Wow. We're about 80-90% full on that. So this universal tanker doesn't even do a full amount of water for these cows. I do love this universal tanker. It holds a nice amount of water and allows you to do things in a lot fewer trips than the standard water tanker in game. If you're doing cows with the standard water tanker in game, that can take, well, multiple trips. We've got the role play on a Sunday. It takes about 4 or 5 trips with the standard 7-litre tanker, or 8,000 litre tanker, in order to actually get everything done, to get the cows refilled. Whereas with this, it takes you 2 or 3, which would be so much quicker. Right, we want to refill this again, and then we can go and do the sheep. The sheep won't take quite as much water as the cows. And then we can look at rowing up the remaining grass as a quick job, and getting that baled up and stored. Because we got some rain. We did have rain forecast, and we got it forecast for the end of today. So as long as we can get that stuff rowed and baled quickly, and we'll be good. And we can even give some of it immediately to our cows and our sheep. We've got so much now that we're able to do on here. It's, as I said, this series has just opened wide because we've been very frugal the first year, and actually. And that has been bought by the fact that we bought the farm. We shouldn't have done that. We should have just, we should have just rented everything, and done it that way. But never mind. We are where we are, and yeah, we're actually looking pretty good. It is just this hugely difficult geo we've got. And somebody suggested don't remove the geo, just do 9-day seasons, which is not a bad idea, to be honest. If we did that, we would very easily be able to get everything done, I think, and we could jump a few days. I'm very, very cautious about doing it before I hit winter or that kind of time. And to be totally honest, I think we might round this series out by the end of the year. We'll see where we are. We've actually done really well for ourselves without having to do too much. Yeah, we'll see where we go. I'd like your opinions on that. Actually, I've got a great idea. I think for a series on Dalton Farm, and I really want to approach that before too long. So we'll see how we go on. I think it's been a good experiment we've had on here, though. I think it has. I think it has worked well using the leasing mod for on this map, and this is a really good thing actually. If you do want to do start from scratch, and you are playing a map like this where your fields are more expensive, definitely get the leasing mod. It allows you to actually play a map like this on a start from scratch setup. Just gonna refill this, and then we can go and put it away because we don't need that anymore. We need to go and give some straw to our cows next. So that's what we're gonna do for our next job. So park this up. Yeah, I'm thinking I think if we could get another Massey on here to work on the farm, it would work quite well. We could return everything now. This is the thing. We could return and sell everything now, and we would still be in pretty good shape. Because we haven't actually borrowed any money now, and we've got 27,000. We are in really good shape, and we've got a harvest to sell as well. That's the other thing. We're not we can sell our harvest, and we've got we do have a little bit of stuff in our silage clamp as well. I was hoping to get one more cut to put into our silage clamp before the end of the year. We might just do that if we're lucky. Maybe not from field 91, but certainly from our other grass field we should be able to. All of this bale is going in. In fact, I think it's going to be very close to filling up the straw properly for the cows. That's got to be close, surely. How close is that? No, that's only about halfway, surprisingly. So we've got to go and get some more straw, and this we might still have a straw bale over this way. Otherwise, we've got to go into the hayloft to get it. Do we have one over this way? Let's go and have a look. Yes, we've got 2 straw bales left in there. So back this up. And down. Drop that off and get ourselves another bale. Yeah, we put a care wheel on this. Put the care wheels on this and take it round for spreading. But whoa! There we go. Touch that by mistake then. And then go and spread some fertilizer around on our field here. So far our most productive field, and hopefully we'll produce more next year. We are going. Whoa! There we go. Oh, can we just Thank you. Sit that properly. So I reckon it'll take about another half a bale, this. So we'll be left with another, we're left with most of this bale in here. I am intrigued to see if our field of wheat survives through the winter. It's quite a hardy setup on it. It's it's a low crop. It's mid-autumn. If it grows another stage late autumn, then we're going to lose that wheat. If it doesn't, then it might survive through the winter and actually grow for next year's crop. And it kind of makes me wonder if that's how this season's geo works. It makes me wonder if it's a case of, yeah, the springtime seeding is for the following, not the for the following year rather than the current year. Because that would make sense with the way that wheat has gone. It's a very, very odd geo that we're running on this map. But we're working with it. We're working through it, and we're working on it, and hopefully we'll be okay. So we'll put this back, and now it's time. I think we're going to head up to the shop, seeing if we've got everything in place now in order to actually start feeding some mixed ration. So we will we'll leave the bale spike detached from the Wazzy because we don't need that for now. And yeah, let's head up the shop and see if we can get ourselves a decent mixing wagon, and we'll start giving mixed rations to our cows. Up at the shop, and we need to just stop here and have a look at what options we have available to us. So what do we have in the way of animals here? So the Coon Knight is the one that I would like. It's not very often I get to use that. I don't think. Yeah, it is also the cheapest. 41,000 versus. Well, this one here. Chopping bales turned into loose. No, this unfortunately won't do what I need to do. It just chops it into loose materials. It doesn't actually mix stuff. Yeah, that is so the only option we've really got is this. To lease this is 2,091, 400 per day. It's actually, I think we can lease this and be pretty good as long as it works right in the tractor. Now I have had issues with this with rear hitches before, so we're gonna lease it, and I'm praying this works fine, but we shall see. It's, yeah, as long as it goes, if it goes top hitch, we're gonna have a problem, and I think it's gonna go top hitch, which will mean that we have to return it. That is our trailer there. I think we need to pick that up and get that back down to the farm. Yeah, why this trailer, or why this feed mixer is top hitch, I will never know. If it is, we're going to look a little bit weird, but right, there's that. No, it has Black Sheep modding, thank you. Movable hitch that moves into the right position for this. That is absolutely fantastic. Yes. Ooh. The side it empties. It only has a single side that it empties, and that is going to be annoying. But yeah, so we've got the same thing actually with this that we had with our other trailer. The top hitch, while it moves down, doesn't move all the way down. And as a result, we are slightly loaded to an angle, but we're okay. Let's get this back to our farm, and we can start doing some work with this, I think, and feeding our animals. So this is a perfect bit of kit for us to rent. It's something that we're not going to use on a daily basis, but we are going to use semi-regularly. But we're not going to use it for very long each time we're using it. So, you know, we're going to use it for a couple of minutes at a time. So it'll take a long while for it to rack up a second hour on it. And as a result, it means that we're able to just have this sitting around here and working for us. And yeah, it costs us £400 a day. It will take us a long time to spend 40,000 at £400 a day. To be perfectly honest, 100 days roughly. So yeah, that is quite a good way of doing it. It allows us to be able to make to be able to feed our animals to some proper mixed ration that will help our cows, and at the same time means that we are in a great position to maximize our milk production in the near future. So what I want to do is grab one of these, and then we're going to head into our hayloft. I think it's one of each going with the straw bale last. And this is the thing, this is with mixed ration, always put the straw in last, because the likelihood is that that will be the thing that you'll want to not hit the exact percentage with. So first this bale, that's gone in there. Then next we'll go and get a couple of bales from in here. So up into our straw loft. And around here, and you can see we've got our hay bales and our straw bales. So many more straw bales, but that is pretty much exactly how we want it. I'm going to take off the top of this pile. No, actually we'll take off the bottom of this pile, because we've got 2 in here, and we're going to go and get the rest of that hay today. Then we want to kind of give ourselves some space. There we go. And this one will go in, and then yeah, as I said, we'll want a straw bale as well, I think, and that should do it. I think this only takes about 12,000 litres. So we can check that. There we go. That's in there. So that should now be mixed ration. I just want to give this a check, see how much space we have left in this. Light it up. And okay, yeah, it is 11,893. So yeah, definitely put the straw in last. 3 bales is 12,000, and it will leave it under the third that you need it to be under for the straw to not cause a mess up in the mixture. So let's go and grab one of our straw bales. I do like this hayloft. The only thing that annoys me about this hayloft is that you're not able to put piles of straw up here. If you could put piles of straw up here, it'd be great, but they just fall through the roof. There's no tip collision on this floor, so it just creates a pile in the area below. Last bale into our mixer. There we are. And now we can get this into our shed. We're going to have to go into the shed in a way that we've not been in before, in order to get this the right side open, and that is from this end. So yeah, this is a fully dry-through shed. We've just never opened this end of it before. Do have a fair amount of slurry. I'm tempted to go and hire a slurry spreader and see if we can spread some of this slurry on our field. How much do we have? We've got I've only got 2,000 litres of slurry. That's showing a lot in there for 2,000 litres of slurry. What we do have a lot of is manure. We've been building the manure up for a while. We kind of want to spread that before we do our other stuff though. Right, and we haven't attached our PTO. There we go. And there we are. So let's open this up and get this emptied out. Oh, is it going? Yes, it is going. And interestingly, they took everything but the straw. Did we not feed them? That is the wrong way. Did we not feed them? We fed them hay and silage. That didn't mix. I thought we had mixed ration in there, but we didn't turn the mixer on. I don't think we turned the mixer on, and as a result, we just emptied it out. That is hugely annoying. Right, we're going to go and try that again. So I need to go and get another silage bale and another hay bale. But yeah, we didn't mix it. I do want to put mixed ration in. And yeah, it just emptied out the hay and the silage separately. Thankfully, just the hay and the silage separately. And not the straw, or didn't try and empty out the straw. But I'm guessing that is because we didn't actually turn the mixer on. And therefore it didn't turn to forage, to mixed ration. So let's go grab this. Grab ourselves another hay bale. Actually works to our advantage, this does, because we because we now can have a full stack here. Right. So I'm actually surprised we have hay on the field to do. Right, and get this out of here. And then that is all good. So that into that. And I'll go and grab some silage bale as well. And let's get this in. And then we can check on what's going on. Right, so that is now a full trailer. The great demand that popped up a minute ago is for washed potatoes. So we're not worried about that at the moment, seeing as we have no potatoes at all. Right, let's hook this up and see what went wrong. So that just has forage in there at the moment. If I turn this on, it's not reading mixed ration because it thinks we have too much. Wow, okay. So that's what our issue is. Even the diminished amount, that is too much straw in here. So I'm gonna park this up. And we'll sort this out next time. But yeah, we're going to have to empty all three of these out. All of this out on the floor. And then just put the straw in. So I'll get that sorted and get that sorted out. We're going to leave this forage wagon up here though. Good place for us to put it. And yeah. We need to get some mixed ration in later for our cows. So I'm going to drop this front bit off here. We've got plenty of time to do the fertilising on that field. We've got pretty much an entire year really. And so I'm going to drop this off here. Like so. In fact, let's connect it up to that. And then drop it off. And I want to get my windrower next and get this remaining hay windrowed up. And then what we can do is get that baled and done and dusted. Oh, let's up a bit further. Connect that. Connect that. No other bits to connect on this. Lift it up. And our field is not very far away. Yeah. Right, and we'll start at the bottom end because that way we'll start with a double row on this and work our way up. But yeah, good to see that we haven't lost this grass. This did eventually dry out. and turn to hay. It's absolutely brilliant. Unfold it, and on, and down. And away we go. There's still quite a lot of hay on this field, to be honest. We've got, looking at this, I'm running, wow, creating my own little road there. We are running, yeah, this is probably about half the field left. I'm amazed. I'm so pleased that it's lasted this long and actually dried out to hay, because it is going to give us probably another trailer full of bales off this. Not expecting that at all. Because we had a load of rain, and it seems that it's actually survived it and hasn't diminished at all. I wouldn't like to leave it out here any longer, seeing as we've got rain on the way anyway. Yeah, leaving this out here any longer would just be the end of it. But we have caught it. We've managed to get this baled up. Well, we've managed to get this road up. We're about to get this baled up. It is brilliant. Now, the one thing about this is, I was going to say, is that I am not a fan of these single windrowers. They do take so much longer to do this kind of job with. It was all we could afford on this farm at the time. But yeah, I think my preference would always be to go with something that's at least a double, or if not a quad, because yeah, you get this job done so much quicker using a bigger piece of equipment like that. This, in all fairness though, this has done the job. We have managed to get it done, and we managed to get it done in time. And yeah, we are going to have a whole load more hay bales off here, which is, yeah, I'd written this off. I fully expected that we were never going to be able to get this picked up, and the fact that we can is really good news. Leaving all this hay sitting here rotting on the field did not sit well with me. But yeah, we have got it rowed up with just one row to go. And are we going to get all of this in? We'll get most of it in. Yeah, we'll get all of this in. We're now wide enough to do that. And we've got a fairly wide pickup on our class baler. Yeah, it's a few spots. We'll see whether we need to get these little spots. We'll see if we need to get those rowed up, or those collected up to complete a bale. Normally we're not that exact off the field, so I'm not expecting it to actually for us to actually have to go and pick up these the little spots we've missed. In general though, this has gone really well, and we can just finish this off here, turn it off, lift it up and fold it. Yeah, and we'll go and drop this off, and then we'll see where our baler is. I think our baler is somewhere down the bottom, maybe near our combines. So that there. Back this into here. Can we back it straight? I don't think so. I think we need to put it in the middle a bit. Like that. Put that down. That's PTO, and there we go. Right, I'm gonna go and find the baler, and we'll get it back to the field. Got our old class baler and back to the field, and we've got plenty of wrap in it, which is good. So we want to turn it on, put it down, and in we go. And yeah, with any luck, we will get quite a few bales off it. I think we're going to get, yeah, I'm expecting at least 8 bales off here. If we manage that, then wow, this will massively be worth it. And I will be very happy. And we've hit our first bale before we've got to the end of the first row. That bodes really well for this. Coming up to the last 3 rows now, and we've already got 10 bales off here. That is amazing. I think this, yeah, we're definitely going to get 11. Are we going to get a dozen? I don't think we have enough hay left on the field, but we'll see. It's going to take up, yeah, most of this road to get another bale out. There we are. But there is still a fair amount left on the field, which is good news. Look at that. That is to get another 11 bales off here, let alone 12, is just brilliant. Absolutely wonderful. It's going to be a trailer and a half roughly. How much is this going to give us? Takes us up to nearly 50%. So we might need that little. We might need these little bits and pieces we've got on the field actually. As I said, rarely do we get an exact amount. Oh wow, no. I don't think even these little pieces on the field, I don't think they're going to be able to max this out. We've got, yeah, we've not got any big rows or anything available to us. And the sun is beginning to set as well, so we need to get back out here and get these 11 bales picked up. Because rain, as we know, is on the way as always. And we'll just go and get these last few bits. As I said, I don't think this row over here is anywhere near enough to do this, but we might as well try. Let's see it into here. Yeah, 64%. So that will do. We'll go and put the bale away, or the baler away. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, we'll come back with our bale stacker and get these collected up. Back with our bale stacker, and now this light is fading. Let's activate this, get these stacked up. And then they're nicely out of the rain. And yeah, a whole another stack of bales. Plus nearly another half. That is the best result I could hope for from this. I really, really thought that these bales were gone. But no, we have them. We have another full stack of bales. Off of here. Well, whoa, there we go. Have I miscounted? Or have I got a bale that's rolled off? Because I should have 2 more bales. Sorry, 3 more bales, not 2 more. And I can't see them. So maybe we did only create 10. Let's have a quick check here. We created 10. I was wrong. We only have 10 bales, not 11. So yeah, we've basically added another stack and 2. So I'm going to go and tip the. I'm going to go and drop these off in our shed. But I think this will be a pretty good place for us to end as well. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.